All right, guys, we are hanging out here with Silverstein, and who do I have here?
My name's Shane.
And what do you do in the band?
I sing.
How did Silverstein come together and get started?
Originally, Silverstein just started out as a side project, and we were just jamming in Josh's basement, and slowly but surely, like, the other bands broke up, and things with Silverstein got more and more serious, and until we were, playing shows and touring and got signed to Victory. And I look at my friends that work their jobs, they just hate it,
Yeah.
and I don't have to live like that, so I feel really lucky.
What do you think,
We'll wait for that truck.
Yeah, wait for that massive motorcycle. What do you think Silverstein 10 years ago, what do you think that Silverstein would be surprised to know about the band here today?
You have to understand, we started the band as a side project. We were the smallest band ever. There's no way we would have ever thought we'd, get signed and like actually tour in another country. Like we never thought that would ever happen. So I think we would just be shocked.
When did you have that moment where, your life really was different and you knew it as a member of Silverstein and where the band was taking off?
It was in 2004, and we were on tour with Strike Anywhere, and we were supporting Strike Anywhere. And I remember we were at a hotel room, and I was counting our money, and we had $7,000. And I was like, wow, we have $7,000. And like, we don't have any expenses. Like, we've paid off our merch. We have just bought a new trailer. It's like, our van's good to go. It's like, wow, like, we have $7,000 and we can actually like keep this money.
Obviously you spend a lot of time on a record and someone comes out and says, I don't like it. Critics might say it's not very good. How do you guys take that?
You have to understand, like, the kind of music we're playing, like, if you walk down the street and grab like 100 people, like, 90 of them would be like, what the fuck is this? This is like screaming and like people don't get it. It's not mainstream level stuff. So I'm not expecting like every person to love what we do. If I can help one person through a hard time in their life, people tell me that a song or an album or my music is the reason that they're alive today. That's huge. If one fucking person, like if I saved their life, that's worth 100 shitty reviews. That's worth a fucking 100,000 shitty reviews. I don't give a fuck. I'm a little uncomfortable talking about them because some of it's like literally like
life or death.
Like rope around the neck type of shit. Like intense type of stuff. And like that's when I hear that stuff, it's like it's obviously very. Especially when I actually become sort of friends with these people afterwards, it's like, it's very hard to think about, like a person literally like taking a rope off their neck and being like, I'm gonna live another day, and then like hearing a song of ours that like inspires them to like turn their life around, like things like that, and then that kind of a story is just.
Well, let's do a couple of fun ones. It's been really serious, so yeah. Change the mood.
Usually I'm like way not serious.
Where are the Kleenexes, man? You guys ever gotten into trouble as a band? Like just had one of those wild nights where things maybe didn't end as well as they should have?
This one time, this dude's like, yeah, you can totally like come over, like sleep in my house. Like we got like beds for everybody. It's awesome. And he's like, all right, park your van like on this street, but the house is like on this other street. So we go in, and it's very evident that it's not his house. And it was like his neighbor's house that his parents were like house sitting basically. So we're there, and like he like doesn't care. He like everyone's like smoking pot in the house and like drinking and like eating all their food. I felt pretty bad about it when I realized it wasn't the house. And then he's like, you guys all gotta get out at like 9 o'clock. Not like 9 in the morning. They're like, yeah, they're like coming back. So I remember like waking up and like, oh, my head hurts, and being like, oh, what happened last night? Oh shit, we gotta get out of here. And like getting in the van and
dash to the car.
Literally walking with all of our like sleeping bags and like stuff around the corner where our van was, and them just like coming and pulling in the driveway.
When you're looking out at the audience, do you ever see any crazy, weird things that just really catch your eye?
This one girl I remember got like pretty badly hurt. Like she she was crowd surfing and just like got dropped and like landed and like hit her head on the ground, like got knocked out, and she was in the ambulance, and the ambulance driver was like, yeah, she's awake, and would you mind just coming and like saying like hey to her? So she's like there, and she's like, oh. So I'm like, hey, she's like, oh my God, I love you. And she like went to like get up and like was like freaking out, and the paramedic was like, don't get up, like continue to lie down, and she was like all excited. So I think I made it worse.
I guess the ambulance guy didn't foresee that, huh? He's like,
no.
She's way too out of it. She totally won't even know who you are even.
No, I think he thought that, but I just don't think she thought, you know, because she really got excited.
She really liked you.
Yeah.
That's why she was crowd surfing, I guess.
No, so at that point she was like, I don't care that like I, you know, got knocked out and
totally worth it.
Concussion, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
She probably planned it.
Yeah.
He'll come talk to me if I do this.
I hope people don't think that.
What do you think your parents would think? I mean, obviously you can tell them about your band, but if they were to come along on the bus or even see some of your wilder moments, what do you think their impressions would be of Silverstein in this life?
I think they would actually maybe come on tour and be like, that's it? No, like, where are the chicks? You know, where are the drugs?
I'd be like, where are the women?
I know, right? I think it would be a little bit like that. I think they would actually be a little surprised as to how some nights, like, we finish the show, we go in our bus, and we go to sleep. That happens. Like, you know, some nights that's what we do.
On Twitter, we asked people to submit questions for you guys, and these are the responses we got. So I'll try and say this name. Ingrid.
What's up, Ingrid?
What is the funniest one you've heard of? Okay. So Ingrid on Twitter would like to know, what is the funniest or most bizarre rumor you've heard about yourself?
One funny thing was there's this kind of crazy girl back in the day. She was sort of like a bit of a stalker-ish girl, and she told everyone that we had this relationship, this like, you know, crazy loving relationship, but that if you asked me about it, she had all these details about all these things that happened. None of them happened. And she said that if you asked me, I wouldn't remember it because I was on a lot of pills at the time. I've never done uphill, let alone a lot of pills. So that was pretty funny.
Rocket Ship Live on Twitter wants to know, what do you guys do for fun to kill time on the road?
A lot of times I used to go play basketball almost every day. One tour, I'd find like there's guys over there playing basketball. See the rim? You should get a shot at it. The like crappy rim over on the just on the garage, above the garage. Is it going in? Nope.
Welcome to Omaha.
It's so ghetto, right?
This is like, yeah, Sokol is in the most ghetto part of this town.
But we used to, there was one tour I was like all about basketball, so I'd go find like parks and just play basketball.
And last Twitter question, Vita is me, but I know her name's Vita. So Vita wants to know, okay.
Veto this question.
Vita is me. Veto this question. Vita is me on Twitter would like to know, has a fan ever snuck into your bus or gone backstage to try and meet you?
Oh yeah, that happens a lot actually.
Do you reward them for all that effort?
It depends. We were in Montreal and it's French speaking, right? And we don't speak French. Even though we're Canadian, we don't speak French. And these two like punk rock, like dude, super punk rock guys came on the bus, and like they were speaking French to us. And we were like, yo, like, get off the bus. This isn't cool. And our tour manager comes out, and he has this, like it's almost like a, like, you know, like an axe handle, I guess, right? He has this axe handle. So he starts, like, hitting them to, like, get them off the bus. He starts hitting them, like, get the fuck off the bus. Turns out all they wanted to do was give us their 7-inch record.
Oh, my God. Did you feel bad?
Yeah, I felt bad. I wasn't even there for this, but, like, I just heard about it.
So did you get a chance to like actually?
No, I didn't get the record. I would love to hear it.
Don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. Come with me behind the scenes, backstage, and onto the tour bus to meet your favorite stars. We are backstage with Slipknot. I am here with my good friend, the American Idol, Chris Allen. I'll ask questions you've never heard before and show you the answers you won't find anywhere else. You said you're a Justin Timberlake fan.
No.
Maybe that wasn't you?
Oh my God, I shouldn't have smoked all that weed.
What do you like about Katy Perry?
Everything.
Happy birthday, dear Brian.
Huge meaning or self-defining sort of thing.
I think we just lost one of our interviews. Rate, comment, and subscribe for new videos every week. Reporting for YouTube, I'm Brian Odell.
BryanStars! BryanStars!
I'm the reason you go on tour.
You're the reason I'm here, baby.